Way, are we live? What is up, guys?
Hello, everyone!
Whoever is in the chat, can you let us know what the flow of this is like? Is it lagging? Is the audio
Yes,
pretty
all
good?
the checks need to be done first. Quality, audio, can you hear us? Is the music too loud? All of those things.
It's been a long time since we done a live stream, so yeah, it takes a while to get used to everything again. Long since yeah, it sure has, Simon. Yeah, just let us know what the quality and stuff is like. Should be pretty good. We're using the new well, not the new camera, we've had it for ages, but we have never used it for live streaming before.
Why was that?
Well, we never had a mic, and we didn't have this camera since we started live streaming. We didn't know if this was going to work, by the way, because we've never. It's laggy. Shit. Right, hold on.
That's a problem.
It's a problem I can't really do anything about.
CPU just goes.
Right, hold on. It should be
It
decent.
might just take a minute just to level out a little.
What's the light in yours?
It looks fine, I just can't really hear it because I have the audio off.
Everything else is good. So is it still okay? The start was.
Start was lagging.
But
Are we
now it's calmed
streaming
down.
in?
I think it's. Yeah, we're streaming in like it is 60, but I think it's reduced down to 30 frames a second. But
Is it less? Did you take the contrast away? Is it in like PP6 or something?
Yeah.
It's very bland looking.
it is, but I can't change that now.
Non-contrasty going on here.
A tad. So it seems all right now, Simon. Is it?
Oh well, that's fine.
What time is it there? It is currently what 11 p.m.
No.
No. 12? Just after 12.
Yeah, I think it's just after 12 midnight.
Yeah, I have no idea how this is gonna go, but it's when you're trying to stream on a laptop, this is the problem. But I don't. There's not much you can do until you go live. You'd have to see how things are gonna go. But
Well, hopefully it works out okay. And everybody, welcome back to another live stream.
yeah, we did plan. We kind of had a plan before we started going of doing these, like regularly. So far, we haven't got a chance to even do one because of Wi-Fi and time.
Wi-Fi has been a big problem.
It's enough to like upload a video sort of without having to go to like a coffee shop to do it, or where you normally can't really stream because
No.
they're normally pretty quiet. The ones we've been in, people have been like working in, so haven't had a chance yet. It's occasionally lags, but it's not unbearable. I'm not happy with that though. I'm not happy with just unbearable or just not unbearable.
Yeah, just bearable.
Yeah.
that's not great.
One sec. What if I drag it down a little bit?
Yeah.
What does that do?
How much would you love to have Gamer Rocket League right now?
It's true. Chris, I'm still laughing about you mooning. Just wait until you finish.
I will get him back one day, Simon.
It's all a good laugh though.
I will definitely have to get you back.
Okay, this is definitely more of a tester stream. When we figure out what works and stuff, we will stream more regularly. But keep us up to date on those settings because I'm just messing around with stuff and hopefully it works a little better. But yeah, let's jump into.
That's actually kind of cool looking. I like that.
I don't know if it helps anymore though. Probably not. Anyway, Vietnam is where we currently are.
That's where we
Hence
are.
the title, the thumbnail, all that stuff. We have been here for
Like only like
2.5 days, 3 days. Vietnam
Not very long.
so far has been pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy compared to, besides Bangkok, definitely it's maybe crazier than Bangkok.
I would maybe say so.
Traffic, madness. We've done a couple of vlogs here already, which will be coming up.
Yeah.
Where you will see just how mad. You may have seen from some of our stories already, just how mental Vietnam is, traffic-wise at least. Coming from the airport was a jump straight into how crazy Vietnam is.
Yeah. It was mental, wasn't it?
Crazy. We jumped into, obviously we got out of the airport and then you have to get a taxi organised to get you from the airport to your hotel or Airbnb or wherever you're staying, and we got one and we walked out and it was raining hard. Straight away we're like, well, this is different from...
And it's not even, like, as soon as you walk out of the airport building, there are just people everywhere.
Yes. I'd never seen that before.
I've never seen that before
I don't know why there were so many people, if it was all flights or...
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
It was, yeah, a lot of people, a lot of rain, and then we got our taxi and the language barrier immediately is... tough.
Apparent.
Yeah, tough.
It's apparent from the off.
It is. It's a lot of the people, a lot of the taxi drivers or like Uber drivers speak little to no English.
Yeah, very little. It was difficult, and I had forgotten to download the Vietnamese language on Google Translate, so that was already a big problem.
Are you both part of the Low Gang? We sure
aren't. Nope.
Is the Low Gang still really a thing?
Is that
though?
even? Yeah, is that still a thing?
I think he's outgrown that a little. Just fair play to him. What is up, Leonardo? Yeah, so that was a jump straight into Vietnam, and then on the trip from there to our hotel was the traffic.
It was beyond it was beyond anything I have ever seen before. Like, oh my god, it was just crazy. Like, there's people coming at you from all directions. Like, even on the wrong side of the road. You're like, dude, you're on the wrong side of the road. Where are you going?
There's literally there's almost a rule where you kind of keep on one side of the road and that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it, yeah.
Like, kind of. You can hover over and then cut across.
Questionable.
Crazy. How hard is the language barrier? It is...
Hi, Charlie.
Charlie, what is up? Yeah, the language barrier is tough.
It's definitely tougher here than it has been.
Like, not in
Thailand.
terms of us trying to speak it. I don't know if that's what you mean, Simon. How hard is it? It's like, they don't speak a lot of English and we obviously don't speak their language. We haven't really got a chance to learn it yet. In Thailand, we
kind of picked up a few phrases and stuff that would help you get by, but
we haven't here yet. So jumping straight into it was...
Yeah, we knew nothing.
It's all Google Translate on the phone, maps, and if they don't know what you're trying to say, which is the case a lot of the times, it's very hard to repronounce it a different way or something.
Try and rephrase it somehow.
Yes.
Yeah, it is definitely difficult.
Hey guys, my friend. Oh, that's your friend, Simon.
Nice.
Cool beans, cool beans. What's up, Charlie? Hope you're having a good, what is it, daytime, evening time, and morning time?
Yeah.
In America, US, like early, midday time. Hopefully you're having a good day.
Yes, hopefully. Where's the water?
Yeah, so the language barrier here is tough. And then the traffic is crazy. And the first night we got here was obviously late, and then we had to just stay inside. We done a little bit of editing and stuff. And what else? Then we planned on exploring the next day.
And then it rained.
A lot.
So
what we did was edit a little bit in the morning, then we went out to get something to eat. Went to a little cafe which was right beside our apartment, and then the rain started, like 10 minutes into us sipping our coffee, getting ready for a day of vlogging.
And I mean, we do know that it's rainy season, it's going to happen, but we just kind of forgot, and it's also rainy season in Thailand too, and we didn't really get much rain there, so we were kind of hoping that here would be the same thing, but it wasn't. It rains a lot.
It does, because it was rainy season in Thailand as well, but we really only got rain once, and that was in Bangkok.
Yeah, it was
in
Bangkok.
We got it every day in Bangkok, which we didn't expect that much, but we knew it was rainy season, so we were like expecting some rain at some point during the trip. But besides Bangkok, it didn't rain. It didn't rain in Phuket, it didn't rain on the Phi Islands, PP Islands.
Nope.
It didn't rain when we were in Krabi.
Nope.
Rained when we were in Chiang Mai,
Just
and
a
those
little.
videos will be up next. He's an up-and-coming rap artist. He is.
Sweet. Nice.
That is a career choice. Like a YouTube rapper or what, Simon?
That's interesting.
Charlie, if you don't follow us on Instagram, by the way, the links are in the description. We put stories up every day. We post on all 3 of our accounts every day. Yeah, if you're interested in that, give us a follow. You can keep up to date with what we're at and join in on all these live streams because there will be more coming up.
Yeah, well, now that we know what we've got the first one going,
I think we've figured it seems to be okay. Is it?
how to do it.
Let us know what it's like, guys. If it's better than it was at the start, it normally does take like a few minutes
Yeah,
to calm down a little bit.
I think we can do it.
Hopefully.
Simon, is that even a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. Christian hip hop?
First
Christian
I
hip
heard.
hop rap.
First I heard.
That's interesting. So yeah, we are in Vietnam, and we have been in Ho Chi Minh City for the past couple of days. I think we might stay here for maybe a couple more.
Yeah, it's.
But we don't know what to do after that.
We're thinking about going to possibly another area here in Vietnam, and then I think the plan is to go to the Philippines because there's so many islands there that we can travel around. It's kind of one of the ideal places to go and be able to have like city and
Yeah, I bet both.
tropical islands pretty close together, whereas everywhere else tends to be
One or the other.
yeah, you're like yeah, one or the other exactly. Yeah, that's our plan, but so far traveling's been pretty damn sweet.
Yeah, it's been pretty great.
Pretty good. It's hard. The only problem is
I actually
organising
think somebody... What's the phone?
apartments. Yeah, it's a lesser known genre of Christian music. I have never heard of it, Simon, but
Where's
now
the
I have.
phone? Do you have the phone?
Up there.
Oh, somebody actually sent us a question and asked us something like that.
Bum 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 bum.
If I can find it. Anytime somebody asks a question, I just like
The
save
coffee
it,
here, by the way,
screenshot.
is something completely different than anywhere else we've had coffee. I did hear just before we went to Vietnam, we were watching some videos on people coming here, and the coffee. They were saying the coffee is like so many times stronger than everywhere else.
Do you like it?
I do like it.
I like it too.
I think they mix it with some sort
It's
of
like creamy and thick.
yeah, it's like different. So if you're into coffee, Vietnam might be a good spot to
Yeah,
visit.
and there's lots of coffee places.
It's
like
different,
coffee's a
yeah.
big thing here.
It is. It's also huge in Thailand, like Chiang Mai and stuff. So many coffee shops.
I can't even remember what we were talking about, but the question was, how are you guys finding the travel lifestyle? Is that what we were talking about?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you
We
find
kind of answered this in the Q&A video. If you want to see, or probably a little bit more detail and more questions, the Q&A video is in there as well. Hamad.
Hi, Hamad.
Hamad Imran, what is up?
Oh
How
my
are
goodness,
you?
I'm sitting on things.
I would recommend visiting Bali, Indonesia.
Definitely on the list.
Definitely on the list. Definitely on the list. Good suggestion, Hamad.
Definitely. Like, even, I think, I know we want to go to the Philippines, but I think after that would be Bali.
Bali's one of those spots that it's been popular for so long, and people do now say that it's a little, not polluted, but
Yeah.
like tourism's kind of
Yeah.
taken over and has took a bit of an effect on it, but it still looks pretty amazing parts of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know if you go to the main area, it's probably not as nice as it once was, but it's one of those places that you still kind of have to see. Still looks pretty epic.
It looks epic. I've never seen sunsets like
True,
they have in Bali.
true. We follow quite a few people who are around Bali, like photographers, Instagrammers, YouTubers, and it looks epic. You should buy a boat and travel that way. That would be the greatest.
That would be great, but, you know, I don't think that's...
We could buy a longtail boat, probably. That would be epic. If you haven't seen, by the way, when was that our last video? No, the one before it was us travelling, where was that at? PP Islands, on the longtail boats. Those are epic.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah, we were literally on a beach almost by ourselves.
Although they don't seem like the most reliable mode of transport.
No? Why not?
Well, they have like the
Well, if they get
tiniest
stuck.
little.
Yeah, but those
Something.
engines are pretty big. They're cool. Yeah,
very cool.
if you're into that and you want to see the islands and stuff, check out the video too. I think it's in the little icon up here if you want to see it, I believe.
That would be a good idea, Simon, but we would probably get lost and probably die.
Okay, what was your question again?
Yeah, just how you finding the travel lifestyle. Pretty well, actually. We're enjoying just traveling around, making videos, taking pictures, and just kind of deciding on a whim mostly what to do next.
I need to move this camera a little bit. It's kind of annoying me.
Kristen is OCD.
It's just annoying when it's like you're way to one side.
It's a bit of a...
Does that zoom?
Does it zoom?
Is that closer? Right, hold on one sec.
It'll take a long time for me to see.
How long does it take? Oh, right, okay, so... Anyway, yeah, we did kind of answer this in the Q&A that we did like a week, was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
We are enjoying it. It is intense, I think is maybe the word. Not like seriously stressful intense, but a lot going on very quickly.
Especially for us, because we're very laid back people.
True.
So, like when you have to try and organise a lot of things in a short space of time, because you only have so long in one place, you're like, oh, okay, well we need to go and we need to do this and we need to have a video while we're doing that, but we also need to find time to edit the last video or blah blah blah. Like that can be a little stressful. But other than that, we're really enjoying it. We're really enjoying just deciding and having the freedom to decide where we go and what we do, and that is the best part. The only thing I don't enjoy is not having clean socks ever.
Laundry can be a problem. Laundry can be a problem. I mean, some of the places we've had that option, some of them not so much. So you have to like prolong your clothes as much as possible. I'm sitting watching this at college. GPS gets people stuck. Sure does. Google Maps is a perfect example.
Google Maps hasn't been too bad for us.
Google Maps is
pretty well.
It's quite a necessity when you're traveling. But you need to download the maps though. That is the key. If you're going somewhere new,
the key, actually.
Download the maps of the area before you go, because you're not going to have Wi-Fi all the time. That is the problem.
Yes, download the maps and download the language. Very important.
The quality of this live stream is not the greatest. It probably looks okay. Are you watching on the phone, Simon?
You see, I'm watching... It only goes up to 720.
It's interesting.
That is interesting.
Whoa. Right, anyway, have you got another question?
Yeah, I just usually just write them down.
Oh yeah, if you do want any questions, or we will have, if you do want to get in any questions, drop them in the comments of any of our videos or DM us on Instagram and just our Mac and Teens account, or either of our other ones, because like we said, we will plan on doing these. We hopefully want to do them once a week.
Yeah, once a week would be great.
We'll figure out, and the quality will be up a little bit more next time, hopefully. But yeah, we do plan on doing these once a week and chill, and we had an idea for like a Coffee Mondays live stream where we chill, like if we have an apartment or an Airbnb that we can do it and has good Wi-Fi, then we would like to do it weekly. Why is this still the thumbnail?
I don't know. I don't know. Is that why somebody asked us if we were part of the logo? I don't know.
It's stupid as hell.
Anyway, one thing that we haven't seen in a long time is what's going on YouTube. Like, we haven't watched YouTube videos in ages.
I've
but
watched
maybe it's
some.
because the content that we used to do a long time ago required us to watch a lot more.
Well, I have watched some. I just
feel like I don't know what's going on with YouTubers.
Like who? Because we're kind of watching people like that do a little closer to what we're doing, so not like the whole scandalous side of it.
Yeah, like Drama Alert.
Okay, 720's not bad, but this is recorded on a very good camera, so it should be better, but I think that's just because of OBS, but I'll try and figure that out for next time.
Yeah.
Kind of annoying. Also annoying that you're away to one side.
Yeah, you're taking up all the screen.
Again.
And you made it worse.
I moved it to your side.
Yeah, but you made it worse. Now I'm away.
But I can't have made it worse. Anyway, my quality was in 480, but it changed to 120. Yeah, we will hopefully have hopefully have 1080. I don't know. We'll have to try and figure it out. It's not easy doing live streams on a laptop.
It's not unusual.
What was the other one? Did you call it another question?
Sure didn't.
Okay, hold on 1 second. If you got a question, by the way, drop it in the chat and we'll answer right now.
I've really missed live streaming.
True. Live
that's a good question. What did you guys think of Calgary, Canada?
Like Calgary.
Yeah, we did like Calgary. We really liked it.
A lot of Calgary and other bits, not quite. I wouldn't say I don't like it. I would say there's parts of it that would make me not want to live there.
Such as?
Such as definitely the weather.
Oh, the weather would be the only thing that would.
Although the weather when we were there, like last time on the trip when we were going to 21 Pilots, was good.
It was nice, but compared to the weather that we were coming from,
true.
It just didn't compete.
But Calgary City is nice. There's a lot going on in Calgary City. It's a pretty cool city to look at when you're in the middle of it.
It is really nice. It's really modern.
If you've seen a photography battle, you'll know that there's just a lot going on. It's pretty cool. It is very like, besides the city, that area is kind of remote. So you have the city, and then the minute you leave like the city, it's nothing.
There's not much else.
That's the problem. So if you don't live in the city, you have to travel quite a way into the city, normally is the case. And that's a little bit annoying, but I mean, if you're living in the city, it doesn't really matter. So, cool city, just pity there wasn't more of it.
More around it. But we did enjoy our time there. We've been there twice. At one point, we actually considered possibly moving there and living there. And then, of course, our plans sort of changed and we decided to do this. But yeah, we could have possibly ended up living there. The only thing was the weather that sort of put me off, because the winters are cold. They are damn cold.
Yeah, they're very long and very cold. And when it's not, like, kind of in between winter and summer, you get a lot of rain. So
yeah, that's the thing.
It's one of those where, especially if you're making videos and stuff, you kind of need reliable weather, or at least dry at the very least, not raining, because it's kind of the.
Oh, Hannah's from there. This person who's from there, I can tell you that the weather is bipolar.
Oh no way! You're from there. That's cool.
Nice.
How long have you lived there? Like your whole life, Hannah?
Simon got a new phone. Nice.
What phone? I think you told me this before, but is it the S10, Simon?
Oh, I would love an S10. Yeah, well, we're kind of used to the kind of bipolar weather too in Ireland. It's pretty bipolar.
True. Live near Great Lake. Yeah, it always kind of, when you live near like water or big lakes, it does tend to be like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we enjoyed Canada. Canada's nice. We will definitely be going back to explore,
definitely.
Because we didn't get to see nowhere near as much as we wanted to.
Yeah.
But maybe once we're done travelling around this side of the world, we might venture back over that way again. Who knows?
Who knows?
So much to explore.
I think Europe, though, is a big place we would like to do.
Europe's just got so much going on. Have any of you guys visited Europe before?
It's just so unique.
Yeah, it's cool. What was your last question again?
Did I have a question?
You said something, did you, or did you just go straight to that one? Yeah, feel free.
That was Hammond's
Keep those questions coming if you want. We have a few more here that we didn't get to answer in the last Q&A. Where did you put them?
In the What?
I thought you had them on one of them.
No.
You did, where do you guys plan on going next? We'll jump into.
Kind of covered that. Because we don't know.
We don't really know. Currently in Vietnam, like we said. S10, sweet.
Oh, nice. Born in Calgary.
I was born in Calgary. Cool.
Born, raised.
Born and raised. Worth 800, but battery life is so-so.
900. You really can't read.
Phones never quite figure out the battery. I don't think they're gonna. It annoys me. We have battery issues so often.
Yeah, it's so annoying when things just aren't charged.
Especially when you're out and we go out on a full day and try and record and try and do stories and stuff, and then you run out of battery. Disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, our next place we aren't 100% sure of. Like, it's either going to be another place here in Vietnam, or I believe probably Manila, because we want to go straight to the city when we go to Philippines, and then kind of figure out where we want to go, like what islands.
It's probably the best place to fly into anyway. Would be probably the cheaper way to do it. So
maybe visit Malaysia. We do want to visit, at the very least, Kuala Lumpur looks cool. It's Malaysia, isn't it? Or is that Indonesia? No, Bali's Indonesia. Malaysia, yeah. Kuala Lumpur, I'm pretty sure that's Malaysia.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I believe I am. It looks epic.
We don't even
know. Definitely Japan, Tokyo, I would love to go and see. That's another on the list. So
that was on the list.
Bali.
Well, obviously the Philippines, Bali, Tokyo,
Kuala Lumpur. Dubai as well is definitely another one at some point. A little further away from us at the minute, but at some point that would be cool. Hong Kong's supposed to also be pretty epic looking. There's a lot. We haven't got that far ahead yet in planning.
No, we haven't even got.
I think we know the country yet, but we still haven't booked our next accommodation here or wherever it is. So we have ideas.
We're actually supposed to check out tomorrow, but I'm kind of hoping we're going to be able to stay here a couple more days. We'll see.
Yeah. So I'll jump into. Have any of you guys got another one? Maybe Malaysia is a good suggestion. Have you been to anywhere in Southeast Asia, Hamad? I'll jump straight into the. How expensive is Vietnam?
Oh.
Another question that somebody dropped us in on Instagram.
Not very.
Not expensive. No, it's actually
not very.
It's actually more reliably cheaper, I think, than Thailand was.
Yeah, no, it definitely is.
Thailand varied. I don't know if I didn't really know what to expect here. I didn't know what the prices were going to be like. The currency is crazy though.
It's really crazy. It's just a really strange way to do currency, but whatever, each to their own. You're paying in like hundreds of thousands at a time.
Yes.
So you have like hundreds of thousands in notes, and you can also get million notes as well. It is a little crazy, but it is cheaper. It has worked out relatively much cheaper than Thailand. We get beer here for 50p.
No problem, Simon.
50p beer.
Yeah, which is actually nice too.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's in hundreds of thousands, but in terms of like pounds or dollars that you guys both would use, cheap.
Yeah, really cheap. And like even nice looking places here, like usually we would walk past a nice place and be like, oh, that looks expensive, but then you go up and read the menu and you're like, what is this?
Like a more modern restaurant, whereas in Thailand, if you went to a more modern restaurant, you knew they would be more expensive.
Much more, yeah.
Need you know I'm late to the party? You're a little late, but
no, you're never late to the party.
A little late, but I'm late
because the party don't start till you walk in.
A little old.
That's a good one.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Need you know.
But yeah, no, pretty cheap, and like things like Grab taxis are so cheap to get around in.
Two apps that you do need for going travelling is the Grab app if you're coming in Southeast Asia. I don't know what other areas Grab covers, but it's pretty much just Uber's Southeast Asia version, or Asia in general.
Yeah.
And then Google Maps. Download those maps. Travel tips. That's your two necessities. And probably Google Translate. Download the languages too.
Yep.
What else?
I'm actually a travel photographer, so I've travelled across the world to many countries.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, photography is.
Oh, that's sweet, Hamad. Do you have an Instagram?
Yeah, drop your Instagram in the chat if you want, Hamad, or DM us or something. Either or. You can get yourself some new followers. Travel photography is epic. That's literally what we try and do on our videos. I don't know if we've done one yet that's uploaded. I don't think we have, but we have a one.
Photography.
I think our next one coming is exploring Chiang Mai.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
Exploring Chiang Mai, and it's literally like a day of us just going to a few spots and taking pictures. Which is what we love doing, and we just record it, and then that becomes a vlog YouTube video. So,
yep.
Also, you probably have already seen our photography battles, I imagine, but if you haven't, that's probably one of our favourite videos to do.
Yeah.
Where have you travelled? So, have you travelled in any areas around where we are then, Hamad?
Pretty cool.
You wouldn't recommend travelling to Dubai at the moment? It's very hot. Yeah, we do know a few people who've travelled to Dubai. It's like 40-degree heat.
Yeah, no, that's too much. That's too intense.
Like there for a couple of days in Vietnam, it was hot. Same in Thailand, like humid hot.
Hot. Yeah.
And I imagine Dubai is the more intense version of that.
Yeah, it's probably like 10 degrees more. Yeah, Dubai would be pretty intense. Like I'm sure, isn't it Dubai whenever you go outside and if you have your camera, the whole lens just
we haven't had
up.
that yet, have we?
No.
Nothing steamed up. I've
No,
seen
we haven't
people
had that
travelling. I don't know where it was though. Like it's been pretty hot. But yeah, I haven't had the camera steam up yet, but we probably will.
At some stage. Yes, I have. You're a great inspiration. That's nice.
We're a great inspiration. That is. Both of you. Photography is, which I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, but photography is just one of those things that you just need to have the camera in your hand all the time. You just need to be just going out, taking pictures and just doing it as a hobby, and you just simply get better at it.
Yeah. Like,
we started, how long ago? Like, probably, is it 2 years ago?
I don't even know if it has been.
Like, not to the same level as we are now.
Yeah, we've only had this camera for like...
It was probably about 2 years now, would it be? But when we got this camera, we weren't
a year and a half,
able to do photography. We weren't doing it the same way as we are now.
Yeah.
We were doing it kind of, and then our Instagram, we weren't using Instagram for a long time because we were doing different types of videos. But then we got into what we enjoy doing now, which is literally photography-based vlogs, kind of like travel photography vlogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're glad that we can inspire you a little bit. That's literally our whole motive to this whole vlog, is to inspire people to create your way, create your way
and do what it is that you love to do and make it your thing.
It's literally our whole message, and we had, I don't know if you've seen the podcast, but we talked a lot more in detail about our whole message and everything, and we were actually working on our website earlier, which will be coming very soon. The what's the word?
Revamped
website.
Sounds good.
I'm currently in the Middle East taking photos of the Arabian desert, and trust me when I say it's so humid here, my camera is sweating.
Oh my!
That is epic. Definitely send us your.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Your Instagram.
If you have Instagram, we want to follow your journey.
We do have a few different things that we might be bringing out at some point soon for all you photography people out there. I love photography, improving and taking pictures, and just literally going out and cruising around new cities and taking pictures of what it is and trying to
because you just do it in your own way too.
Yeah, everybody, you just kind of, like, a lot of people I see asking other photographers, how do I get my own style and how do I, like,
but you just have to
do it and you do things in certain ways that, and you probably already do it, Hamad. I don't know how long you've been doing photography, but you probably have your own ways you take pictures, and you probably repeat things a lot, and that's your own style.
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
your
need
style.
to copy somebody. You get ideas from people, and
Yeah, and inspiration from others, but you do it in your own way in the end.
I'm wearing shorts and a tee with a hat, and I'm sweating.
Take your hat off. That'll help. Any more questions?
I believe that no, we have one more. Yes, definitely. Drop us your IG, Hamad. I want to see your Arabian desert pics.
So cool.
Where did that go? There was one more. I can't find it now, but it was what country do we
Oh my
prefer
goodness.
more so far? And is it Vietnam or Thailand?
Oh, I mean, that's a hard one because we haven't been in Vietnam long enough to...
No, definitely not. We haven't.
So I don't really think it's fair to say we prefer...
No, yeah, we
Because
can't.
we've only been in one place.
We can't answer that yet. Whoa. Hold up. No, we can't answer that yet because our first stop in Thailand was Bangkok, and if you had have said to compare it to Vietnam now,
Yeah.
then it all completely changes the game. You don't get to see the islands. You don't get to see probably the cooler parts of it. So we're kind of in one spot in Vietnam at the minute,
Yeah.
which doesn't represent.
Exactly. It doesn't represent the whole of Vietnam. We definitely have to see more of Vietnam before you can answer that question. How different is the culture and environment? From ours or from Thailand?
Let's compare it to Canada, which is probably closer to what Simon would have in his daily life. It
All right.
is could be about as different as you could get.
Okay,
I'm
you
trying
have
to
to
think, is
elaborate
there
on
somewhere
that one.
in the world that could be more different from like your typical American day-to-day life? Where else could be more different? I mean, like you kind of have to count out Australia. There's places like Russia which are pretty unique, but again, I feel like it would not be the same. Not
Okay,
the same.
so
I don't
how...
feel like they would be as drastically different as comparing like Thailand or like Bangkok, for example, to America. It's just so different.
And keep going.
Keep going. Okay,
In what way?
from living in
Always.
Canada, we kind of get the gist of. They're a little different than Americans, but the idea of that Western
Yeah,
side.
Western
Um,
living.
Coming to Bangkok, the traffic is on a scale where it simply wouldn't be allowed. Besides, I know LA is busy, but it be congested in Bangkok and here there is no congestion because people will just drive in footpaths and there's no. It kind of works for stopping roadblocks because there's so many mopeds that nothing can stop them from driving. So that's one thing. Street food is something that I haven't been enough places, but I haven't seen anywhere else.
Not
to
on
the
that
of here.
level, yeah.
Like a stall. I don't know if we put it. I think we put it in the vlog. There was a stall on the main road.
Yeah, it was like a highway, wasn't
when
it?
we were recording yesterday's vlog, there was literally a stall, like a guy just sitting on his stall on the side of the main
And
road.
everybody was just going past so fast, and I was like, who is going to stop there to buy something from this poor guy? But yeah, you really do see all sorts of things on the side of the roads, like not even just food stalls. Like we saw yesterday, there was a guy just cutting people's hair.
Yeah,
cutting
getting people's haircut.
cutting the hair on the side of the road. There's people. I saw somebody else yesterday. He had a little pump, and people were just stopping to pump up the tires.
It's so different.
And that's all it was.
When we came to Bangkok at the start and here, it seems hectic. Well, like in terms of the traffic, it is, but everybody's so laid back at the same time. So people are just chilling. If it's your business, you just be chilling outside talking to people. If somebody comes in, then you go and serve them. It's nothing's as strict. There's it seems like you just chill out and get on with whatever you want to get on with, but it's not. do this right now, do that. Nobody's intense. They're all like chilled out,
Yeah.
calm. Everybody's pretty easy going. Besides the traffic, kind of makes it feel like it's a bit more hectic.
Yeah.
But
But I think that's maybe part of the culture too. They are quite, like, here in Vietnam, we've noticed a lot, like, where our Airbnb is right now, it's kind of in and amongst all the locals.
yeah,
So
which
there's
is cool to see.
people's, like, locals' houses just right there. Like, we're not right in with, like, hotels and stuff. We're kind of just in an apartment block with the local people. So when we look outside and see them, like, in the nighttime, they just all sit outside and chat and eat dinner and have drinks. And, like, everybody leaves their doors open, like, wide open. So you walk past and you can see into everybody's
Yeah.
house. And they're just kind of like, hey, you know, like...
Just, yeah, that's the chilled out vibe. Hamal, just dropped you a follow on IG, by the
Oh,
way.
nice.
Cheers for dropping it in there.
Maybe we missed a couple of comments there.
Yeah, everyone has. Yeah, we're getting back to them. Everyone has their taste in photography. True. You can see literally from our 3 different accounts that we have going on.
True.
It's completely different.
It is completely different.
Christina's into and would follow accounts. Like we can both appreciate everybody's style, but there's just certain styles that you kind of want your look to be more like. So
Yeah.
yeah, like my feed is completely dark. Christina's is more bright.
Yeah,
Kinda
mine's is like
tropical looking.
lifestyle, sort of a day in the life
What
type
else? How
photography.
different is the culture and environment? Kind of what we just went over.
By the way, a good vlogging camera I would recommend is the Canon G7X. Now, first of all, I think we are Sony people to begin with.
We are, and
We're big Sony fans. But
the
we
cam-
do notice that the Canon
problems.
always has problems with autofocus.
It seems like a very good camera when you're behind the camera.
Yeah,
it
that
has,
way.
I believe it has slow mo. I believe the quality is good,
But when you're that way,
but when you're holding it up, focus we have seen with so many people is such a problem.
but it is a really, really neat camera. Like, it's so small and
It's probably
compact.
still one of the best like point and shoot cameras. Although if we were going to get another one, it would like another point and shoot would definitely be the RX 100 for slow mo, and then there's like the A6400 is kind of
yeah,
in
the A
between.
series.
It'd probably be one of them.
Yeah, I think that would
Probably
be,
the
would be our next
65,
upgrade.
64, 6300, one of those. Is like an upgrade between our little A5000 and like the bigger camera we have. It's like a middle of the range.
Yeah, we just like Sony. We're Sony people.
What else?
Is there
and
smog?
compact.
Is that like a
Is there smog?
Like a
I would. Yeah, I would say there has to be above Bangkok, definitely. But never really noticed it because we weren't far enough out to see like over the city the way you would see people putting up pictures of LA and
Yeah.
stuff. But I would say probably definitely.
probably definitely?
It. Yeah. It. What was I gonna say? It's pretty like humid. It's probably as humid as it gets in Bangkok. Like in terms of you just never feel like there's fresh air coming
Yeah,
in.
the air quality. You're like,
That's a problem.
where's the fresh air? I followed your individual Instagrams.
Thank you, Simon.
Thank you, Simon.
It's cool. We've been planning on doing that for a while, and just because we want to be able to go out and take, like, if we're vlogging, I might take the camera and just think I just want to take a picture.
Well, it makes sense though, because
We're both
at the end of
photographers.
at the end of the day, we're individuals and we have individual styles and preferences, and it sometimes is hard when we have our joint Instagram account where you would like something that I wouldn't, or I would like something that you
Yes.
wouldn't particularly want to post, and you're trying to find that common ground always to try and
Yeah.
post pictures.
Which
where,
is there, but it rules out so many other pictures that we
it's
take.
limiting.
So obviously we have a kind of like a theme on our Mac and Teens page that we kind of want to keep going, and then it's just pics that we go out and take at night time and stuff that are they just don't fit or can't work with it, or it just seems a bit random. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's why we set up our own, and we are pretty consistently posting on them for the past like week or so.
Well, if you're Sony fans, then I'd check out the Sony RX 100.
Yes, great little
That
camera.
is
Probably, in terms
Very
of
true.
point and shoot, it is expensive though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, they are
But-
expensive.
Yeah, I would say that if you're, well, you obviously already know, but if there's anybody else in the chat who's thinking of like starting vlogging or that and wants like a little small handheld point and shoot camera, the A5000 is probably I would go out and say the best for the price.
I honestly love our A5000. It's been really, really good to us over the last.
It does struggle
2 years.
in the low light.
The
but
low light is the only thing.
it
Yeah.
is. I can't think of another one
I
that's
can't think of
cheaper
any,
that
yeah.
would compete with it. The
It's
G7X
definitely
is
really,
a little
really
more
good
expensive, but I would honestly, besides not having slow-mo, I would prefer the A5000. It's the same thing as the Canon G7X, but it's Sony. It has extreme slow-mo though, and the focus on it
Does
is
it have more slow than
very
the
good.
G7X?
Yeah, I believe it
What
does
does it do?
120.
Does it only do 60?
I think the G7X only does 60. The RX 100
beast.
might actually do 240. I'm not sure, but you don't really need 240.
No, not really.
Also, drink a lot of water. Hamad, how many liters of water do you have to drink a day in Dubai or the Arabian?
No,
desert?
the Middle East.
The Middle East. Sorry.
Crazy.
Any more questions?
I don't think so. No.
I think we've kind of covered it. It's a little laggy going on here, but I'm gonna try and figure that out for the next one. The Wi-Fi is pretty good here, so it's just down to the settings on the camera, which
Yeah.
hopefully I can fix.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So I hope you're looking forward to more live streams, because we certainly are. Kind of try and make it a routine thing, maybe once a week or something like
Hopefully
that.
once a week. Well, now that we've figured out that this can work with the camera and the mic, it'll just take a few tweaks, and hopefully we can get it running smoothly.
About 2 liters a day. I feel like you should be drinking more
Feel
than
like
that.
yeah, that's like what
Needs
we're
to be
drinking. Like we're trying to drink more than that. It's so hard to stay hydrated and so easy to become dehydrated.
So easy to become dehydrated. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's going to do us for today or tonight, whatever, wherever you are. Yeah, we have more videos. We probably will have another one coming. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, but definitely the next day we'll have another vlog. And then we will keep you up to date on all the stuff's going on through IG stories.
Yep, stories is the best place to see what we're up to
Day to day.
day to day.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You can catch us on there. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to just drop them by. If you ever think of anything that you want to know, if you're wanting to go traveling or stuff about photography or anything about couples, anything at all, feel free to DM us, comment on any of our videos, and usually I would or we would, if we get any questions, we would screenshot them
Yeah,
or
we make
write
a
them
big
down
list.
and include them in like the next Q&A or something.
Yeah, so that is all we have to say for this stream.
I am out of words.
Yeah, we will let you guys know when we're doing another one. And yeah, cheers for joining us.
Yeah.
And as we always say, take it easy.
Don't be a stranger. Create your way. Should we include,
Oh
should we
yeah.
try and include that from now
We
on?
need to fit that in there somewhere. Website coming soon.
Bye guys.